Hello you two, what's up? This is PS Man here. What a long trip it was, traveling to Orlando instead. Well, Orlando is like a typical Disney park instead, because Orlando has everything. Well, Orlando has something interesting in Orlando, but let me get the record straight already. Orlando has everything, like about 7 theme parks already, like Epcot, Hollywood Disney, Universal Studios Orlando's resorts, and also Disney Park. And coming soon, there will be Fantasyland called for Disney already. And another thing was another one called SeaWorld and Atlantis City. Atlantis. Well, that's what they call it. And one more thing. Well, let me see. Oh, I didn't mention Epcot, but definitely Busch Gardens, another one. Well, that's another one already. For today, I have my road trip. I have a lot of videos to do. I'm posting it on YouTube already. I'm gonna get along already before the new year comes in 2012 already. For right now, for today, I'm just gonna review the top 10 PS3 games of my favorite on 2011. Well, yeah, I'm counting down the 2011 games I have already. Well, let's begin already. Saw 2 already. Well, this wasn't great already because the first Saw game was great, but this definitely didn't serve popular already on Play X instead, you know. It had the 0 countdown already. And also move on already because most of it from G4 instead, like the ones from the social network on the channel G4, you know, they have multiplayer games like What Sucks, What's Good, Bad, and Ugly. Yeah, that's what his part. Because Saw 2 wasn't that great. Let's move on already. Right now, Mortal Kombat this year already in 2011. But I don't want to mention it or spoil it, but you know, this is the greatest game ever, you know. Coming to include like Mortal Kombat from Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe is awesome, you know. This is rated M for mature. The other one was rated T for teens. You ever seen the bloody battles in Mortal Kombat? Well, I guess so, but I ain't gonna spoil it for you. Let's move on already. Well, this is came out this year called Batman Arkham City. I did play Batman Arkham Asylum before last year. You know, this is the ultimate great instead. Joker's back. Arkham City became like a total imprisonment instead. Well, I never played this before, but I will play it instead, you know. Like Batman Returns already, you know. And also there's Robin and Nightwing instead, you know. And let's move on again. Metal Gear Solid Collection instead on HD already. Well, it only includes Metal Gear only by 2, 3, and Metal Gear Peace Walker already. Well, the second one was called Peace Walker. It has like the one from PSP, but it's rated T for teens, you know? Why they shouldn't call it rated M for mature? Well, I did play Snake Eater before, you know? But it's back already on trophies. You know, multiplayers, and also the Sons of Liberty. You know, that should be the third Metal Gear instead. I already played Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. You know? But I'm waiting for a Metal Gear Rising, you know? A 5th Metal Gear instead. Well, can't wait for this one. And another one called... This one, Tekken. Well, like the one from Tekken Tag Tournament and the other one from Tekken Tag 2 instead, you know? But this includes like original Tekken Tag Tournament from PlayStation 2 already. From the year 2000, well, this already improved trophies now instead. It includes Amy and Devil Gene and Casimiro. Like, I don't know this guy, but I definitely know all the Tekken guys instead. And let's move on again. Well, this is Sonic's generation right now. This includes the classic Sonic between the earlier past has to collide between the new Sonic instead. It's like a crossover between playing the classic the classic Genesis or playing the new version of Sonic instead. He plays a spin dash because the original Sonic, who plays the one from the Sega Genesis in my earlier past, definitely I miss that instead, you know, my childhood. I grew up in Sonic instead, you know. I'm also a half Sonic fan instead. But definitely it proves like crossing two worlds instead. Two Sonics, two ways to play, you know. Well, it's not half too bad instead. But it only has one player instead. It's too bad can't choose Tails. I never thought of this. And the other one called Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. Well, I did play Dead Rising 1 instead. Well, it includes a different character named Chuck Green instead. Well, definitely the first Dead Rising was Frank West instead, but they brought Frank West back to Dead Rising 2, but a different version. Well, they didn't explain this because the other one has like the story mode between how Chuck Green has signed in from TIR stands for Terror is Reality. Well, he did sign in, but definitely a different character just went to a different place. Like this is like another universe when you realize that he took his place instead, Chuck Green over him. Well, it include in the Xbox 360, it include another one called West Case instead. You know, on the Xbox 360, it include a bonus one instead, but not on PlayStation 3. You ever seen that one on YouTube? I got my favorite video on that one instead. It had a crossover between Frank West and also Chuck Green, but they're teaming up together to face evil instead. But this one includes a different one instead. He took his place and then definitely killed him when Chuck Green is drunk, lost his daughter before this one. My favorite one is Dead Rising 2, the original one called Chuck Green already. When Chuck Green becomes a hero, not this guy instead, you know? Well, anyway, I can't wait to play this one instead. Well, definitely this came out in the puzzle world of the one from PS Games instead. Includes extra instead. Look at the extra one. Fiend Frenzy and Kazuma. Yeah, it includes the puzzle games already. Unlocked already. On sold out on stores right now. Definitely, they're back. And another one called Planet vs. Zombies, you know? It's about Plants vs. Zombies, but it doesn't improve anything. Have you ever seen this on the PC before? But definitely on PlayStation 3 right now. Includes the download add-on on PlayStation Network instead, you know? It includes more bonuses right here. Called Heavy Weapon and the one from Pixies. 2 extra games, you know? Feeding Frenzy 2. Oh, believe me. And last, the number one is Modern Warfare 3. You know, from Call of Duty. They made this year already, you know? This is the last one already for Modern Warfare. But they're going to still make Call of Duties instead, you know? You think they're going to continue playing Modern Warfare instead? Like, this number just came out for no apparent reason. Well, the first Modern Warfare was called Call of Duty 4 instead. Modern Warfare 2 became 6, and this one became 7 instead. Doesn't make any sense, you know? I did play Black Ops before, you know? On the top 10 video games of PlayStation 3 already. Well, it includes the best multiplayer mode ever, you know? I've been playing non-stop hours playing this game, and includes No, bonus features and everything, you know? And special ops instead and everything. You know? Life goes on. Well, that's it for everything. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. And also, also Happy Holidays. It's over already. By this week already. And also, I got nothing to say because sometimes I keep making things up like a mistake like this or that instead. But I get used to it, you know? Well, catch me later already. I have a lot of stuff to do already. See you next time, YouTube fans. Peace out.